All right, everyone, here we go with an energy weather update. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the surrounding energies around us. There's a lot of Mercury energy involved right now. You know, I mean, you'll see it in your horoscopes and stuff like that, but there is. You could just sort of feel it. We're sort of in the lead up to Mercury retrograde. I've had a lot of Mercury retrograde things happen so far today. I mean, it's just unreal. Sort of a wheel of fortune. We're going through some transitions. I get it. Let's cut the deck. I didn't do a pre-shuffle. We'll just cut the deck. We'll get a theme. You know, I kind of know what this energy is, but I want to, there we go. The Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Take your chances in this energy. Take your chances. Somebody who's normally afraid and holds back, no holding back. You will get away with shit. There's Mercury in the energy. It's got a little bit of, I mean, on the physical side, it's got a little Mercury retrograde going on. I won't lie to you. We're entering what the kids like to call the shadow period, or the lead into Mercury retrograde. I get that. But as a whole, as far as the surrounding energies around us and how it affects you as a human being going through your day, right? There's a chance where you can get away with some shit. Take some chances. Don't go overboard. But if it feels right, say what you need to say. Take your chances. Ask for stuff. This is a very common energy. It's not something that's very rare. It happens a few times a year, right? This type of energy, this mix of frequencies, give or take, happens a few times a year. It usually plays out, I will tell you, as you ask for something pie in the sky and you get it. You know, I mean, it could be, but pie in the sky, that could vary for you. I mean, you ask for an extra biscuit at KFC and they give it to you. You know, that girl that works there that treats it like fucking like militant about it. He won't give you the damn biscuit, gives you the biscuit. And you're like, what the fuck? Really? Usually you get a fight about it and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it could be something that trivial for some of you, but it's a good example. It's a funny example anyway. Let's shuffle the deck. I mean, I don't know. It's just you ask for stuff and you get it. It's just very strange. It's a good day to take something back to the store that you don't have a receipt for. It's a good day to do that. I can't explain the energy anymore. As far as I say day, it's probably going on all week. It's a very, I don't know. It's an energy that tends to linger. Okay, can I put it that way? So it'll linger around for the week. It'll probably bleed into next week a little bit, even though the alignment that's probably causing it, whatever the fuck it is, Mercury is something. I would guess Mars or something along those lines, or Jupiter, one or the other, one of those two. It usually goes away after a few days, but it's a lingering energy. So enjoy it. Get the most out of it. And if you've been afraid to say something to somebody, afraid to ask somebody out, do it. Now, it applies to other people, too. So keep in mind, somebody, you saw it right there, the Four of Pentacles crossed by the Knight of Cups, somebody who's been afraid to ask you out might. So don't be surprised if somebody asks you out. And you give them an extra biscuit, metaphorically speaking. All right, here we go. Let's see where we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. There's another little thing I'll tell you about this energy real quick. All right? Because I read energy. Cards don't matter, really. I mean, I'm reading the energy for you by telling you everything I'm telling you, you know. But another thing I will mention about this energy is there's a tendency on the negative side of it to look gift horses in the mouth. Do not look a gift horse in the mouth. If you ask for something and you get it, don't start questioning it. Take it and run, right? Just run through the parking lot. Start the car. We gotta go. Let's go. I got it. You know, and go like you stole something. I mean, like don't look gift horses in the mouth with this energy. All right. That being said, it is what it is. It's very fluffy. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Now we're going deeper in the energy. We've talked about the surface energy. I've told you what the basic energy around us is, right? I told you not to look gift horses in the mouth and all that kind of stuff. What's underneath this queen? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's the Four of Cups. Have some fun. Enjoy the energy. The environmental energy is asking you to have some fun right now. Have a little fun. It is. And I'm going to tell you, there are some things that will happen. I already mentioned it. I said I've already had kind of a morning where I ask myself, is Mercury fucking retrograde? Because, I mean, I have spilt water. I have, what did I do? I tripped a little bit on a run. I mean, the list goes on, So I dropped the soap in the shower. I mean, all of it. The list goes on. It's one of those things. Just have some fun with it. Laugh it off. It's all really minor shit, anything that does go wrong. And if it does, strangely enough, it tends to alert you to something else that's going on. So if something goes wrong, right, you trip a little bit or something, take a look around and see why that happened. Because with this energy, sometimes there's always something on the backside that benefits you in some way. Like, I don't know. Anyway, it's just a tip. Anyway, have some fun. This will be crossing the center card I pull. Here we go. Queen of Swords. Strength card. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, we're transitioning out of something right now. Some sort of a cycle is ending. A lot of people, I got a major arcana here in the base energy, but around here, I'm surprised, well, I'm not. You might be surprised, I'm not, that I didn't get a major arcana here in the Ten of Swords, which is the tens of the end, dead end, and lead to a new beginning. There's a lot of things that are going to happen in the environmental energies, leaving this thing we've been talking about aside. Yeah, ask for it, you'll get it, okay? Ask and you shall receive. I mean, within reason. Make your own decisions, do what you want to do. But if you feel compelled to ask for the extra biscuit, go ahead and ask for it. You'll probably get it, even from the person that would normally not do it. All right? And have a little fun with it. It makes you attractive. This energy makes you attractive. It's nice. So people want to help attractive people. We don't like to admit that. We don't like to say that. Right? But attractive people get more shit. They get more things. The good-looking, it's just it's a superficial world that we live in. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're high vibration and deep and whatever. I get it. But that's just a fact. In this energy, you're that person. So just enjoy it. It's temporary. Okay? Enjoy it. Try not to get any kind of ego about it, but live passionately within it. Now, that aside, Queen of Swords and Ten of Swords. I said this should be a major arcana. But it's not, because we're overthinking too much. The energy around us, all this good-looking stuff aside, and biscuits aside, the energy around us is causing us to overthink. Like I kind of demonstrated it here when I talked about the Mercury retrograde things that kind of happened to me this morning, right? I think we're putting way too much thought in it. But why is that happening? It's happening for a reason. The reason is very obvious. It's right in front of us. The change that's happening, the cycle that's ending into something new is very obvious. You don't have to dig deep for it. You don't have to contemplate. The problem is if you do dig too deep in this energy, again, remember, the environmental energy in this reading, which is what this reading's about, the energetic weather, the energy that's around us, the environmental energy, right, is superficial. Right? It is. And so in general, it's superficial. So it's superficial to give good things to good-looking people, right? I mean, it is what it is. Or rich people seem to get a bunch of free stuff, or famous people seem to get a bunch of free stuff. Queen of Wands, right? Tom Petty once famously said, he said, everywhere I go, I get a free beer, I get a free this, a free that. Where was all this free shit when I was broke and living in my car? Wasn't there, Tom. Right? It wasn't there. You got to be somebody to get something. You're somebody in this energy. It's great. It's very superficial. But we have to respect that. If we think too deeply in it, if you get too contemplative, if you get too philosophical, you're going to jam it up. That's why this is minor arcana. You'll actually stop you won't stop the energy from transitioning. You'll stop your ability to get the most out of it. Okay? It'll sort of put a stop on you. You'll stay in the old energy and the new energy will flow in, but you'll be stuck in the past, so to speak, stuck in the old energy. So my tip is don't overthink things. Just relax. I never say this to you. I want you to be high vibration, but never. Just be fakey McFakerman in this energy for a week. Maybe it'll bleed into next week a little bit. I don't know. Probably dissipate out by the weekend-ish. I'm not a fucking time lord. It's going to affect all of you at different times. You're all moving at different speeds on your timelines, but you have permission, not that you need it, but you have permission from the fickle old gal universe to be the Queen of Wands, to be superficial, to get the extra biscuit. Why? Because you're pretty. I don't know. Somebody wants to give it to you because you said it right. You said something funny. You made them chuckle, and they give you stuff. I mean, I don't know. Look, a little tip for you in this energy: if you're not good looking, at least be funny, and you'll do fine in life. If you can make somebody laugh, it's as good as being smoking hot. I'm telling you right now. It is what it is. It's just a tip. It's how energy flows. It's what it is. Be fun to be around. All right? That's it. But if you're not good looking and you're not fun to be around, you probably don't get a lot of shit. So keep that in mind. I mean, most people are very superficial. Most things in our life here, this whole 3D existence is very superficial. So enjoy the ride in it. Enjoy being the Queen of Wands. Don't overthink it. Now, let's pull on this Ten of Swords. Right? This is a big deal. Randomly at the bottom of the Witches is the Hierophant. We got a cycle ending. We got something big ending. It is big. And you're like, well, Steve, it's big. I don't want to be this fucking Queen of Wands here. I want a fakey McFakerman bullshit. I want to be this. I get it. And you can be this, just not now. Not in this current environmental energy. You know what? You want to be this? Wait till Mercury goes retrograde. Okay? Not the lead into it. When Mercury goes retrograde, I'm going to encourage this. Spoiler alert on any readings I pull on that. Okay? But for right now, right? Let's talk about 10 swords. Let's talk about the cycle that's ending. Something's ending for you. Something's coming to a close. We're wrapping up old business right now, and it's important that we do that. It came up in a recent extended, didn't it? Didn't I put a title in the extended about not taking unfinished business with you? And it came up in the reading. I don't know. All these readings blend together for me, but I wash them when I'm done. Otherwise, I would end up with that cloudy head all day. But 10 swords. Something's coming to a close here. We're wrapping up old business, and you're wrapping it up fun. It's it's like leaving the party on a positive note, a little bit. Or if it's been negative for you, a good analogy might be leaving the hospital and they're all waving at you and hugging you. It's been a pleasure to have you here. That kind of. It is that kind of energy. It feels like that. It does. It doesn't mean that all positive things happen. There's always a negative side effect. Both energies are always present. So you can't do anything without somebody raining on your parade. The greatest day of your life. You win the lottery. It's a wonderful day. Somebody's going to piss on it. Somebody's going to be jealous of you and piss on it. There's always a negative energy there, right? Doesn't matter. All right. Both energies are always present. Always remember that. You won't be fucking surprised. Ten of Swords always amazes me that people are surprised. Wow. Well, both energies are present. Okay. 10 swords. Yeah, look at this. We're moving. The Lovers. This is strange. I understand now why it doesn't want you to go too deep. You're moving into a time frame where where new options are available to you, but they're like really good options. They're options that you feel very passionate about. They're very soul nurturing kinds of things. We're moving into that. This is a very deep Scorpio season we've got coming up. Right? Very, very deep. I'm thinking about pulling on Scorpio season this year. I don't know if I'll have time, but I'm gonna think about it. Because I think it's a very deep Scorpio season coming up. And I think you might, if you go too deep, you might start asking, well, why? Why all of a sudden is this happening? And why? And normally I encourage that. But the problem is if the energy itself is already, that we're moving into is already very deep, and you start trying to go too deep, you'll drown. You know what I'm saying? Right? So that's why I said wait. Hold off a little bit before you do this. Every indicator is saying that here. Okay, this is nice. I like that. Wow. See, fortune's changing. Wheel of Fortune fueling it. Look, I'm making this shit up. We already had a Wheel of Fortune when I first picked up this deck. Right before we cut it, I think I showed it to you. Look at that. It's back again from another deck. That's unreal. What's on top? 5 of Pentacles. What? Why is the 10 of Swords here? Because we're leaving something out in the cold. Come on. I don't know why. I'm your second favorite. I have no idea. Anyway, there you go. Backing up my read. Why is that here? I've already read the energy for you. I throw the cards afterward. I read the energy first, then I throw the cards. That's how it's done. All right? 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. And what did I say also? We're moving into something real. We're moving into something good. I mean, I don't know. But there's a tendency to overthink. And if you overthink in this energy, this is way, way deep. The waters are deep. You will drown. You will. She is not dressed for swimming. She doesn't have flippers on. She doesn't have anything. She's got fancy sandals on. It is what it is. All right? So keep that in mind. What's the bridging energy here? Just for fun? The 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, your life is changing. Moving into a new phase of your life. It's very, very healing. Very, very different from the last. Very positive energy. Now, you might say, well, Steve, I've been in a very positive energy. The wheel turns everything. No, this is in general a very positive energy. So if you've been in a very positive energy, it'll either stay where it is with some improvements, or it'll get super positive, super hyper positive, right? That kind of a thing. There's no negative energy here. You don't see a devil. The only bad card that fell on the table, technically, is this one, but it's fell in the right spot. Why is the 10 swords here? Am I right? Is there something ending? Yeah. There's something's got to go. Something's got to go. We can't bring it with us into the new energy. It's about unfinished business. It's just what it is. Don't think about it. It's automatic. It happens on its own. If you think about it, if you go too deep, you retain it. You hold on to it. You take it with you. You drown with it. And then you're stuck. It doesn't. Then it comes into the new thing and it taints all of this. We need this. We need to leave something in the deep freeze and then move on. We're moving into this is a very positive time. Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the Lovers here. I mean, it's beautiful energy. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Let's see if it wants to tell you anything. I'm going to take these two out. I mean, I took those two out, the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers. I'm still left with an Ace of Cups. I still got positive over here. See what I'm saying? Take my advice I've said all around this. It's very important. This is not an uncommon energy that's around right now. You know, it does come up from time to time where you just seem to get your way or whatever. You know, it's happening to prep you for something, but also to put you in a different state of mind. Because some of you might be in that state of mind, some of you might be from that energy. Or you might get a little melancholy within this. There's a lot of things. As soon as you get in this energy, something shows up to cheer you up. Okay? So it's kind of an interesting little thing. It's one of those things. There'll be more stuff that cheers you up than puts you down. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. One card, the crossing card. We'll get out of here. All right, let's go. It is what it is. You'll see some of this show up in your horoscopes, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's nice. It's a nice read. It's nice to look ahead and see where it's going. It's going to 10 Pentacles, the Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Pentacles, and an Ace of Cups, by the way, which I showed you. So, all right, here we go. Bottom cards, Page of Cups, apparently going somewhere else. The Sun, what did I tell you? I mean, it's what I already said on some level. I'll go a little deeper with it. 4 of Wands. I mean, there's a good chance for some new love here. I don't know. It just feels that way. It feels like a new love might be approaching. It feels like that might be something that happens for you. If it does, okay, probably somewhere over here more than what I was talking about in the immediate surrounding energies. But if it does, right, this is a yes. It's one of the yes cards in the deck. It's the Sun, and the energy that's coming off of it right now is yes. So I'm just going a little deeper so I don't repeat myself. It's basically saying what I already said about this energy. But at the end of the day here, if this new love does show up, don't question it too much. Don't go deep. Just like whether it's that, or it's as an example, or the KFC biscuit. Don't question it. If you ask for an extra biscuit and they give you one, don't give them a hard time and go, well, why didn't you give me one before? Every time I'm in here, don't yell at the girl. She'll take the damn biscuit back. Right? You know, don't look gift horses in the mouth in this energy. If you get your electric bill and it's $2 for some reason, don't call them up and go, I think somebody made a mistake. I only got a $2. No, hey, shut the fuck up. Right? Might be some class action. Might be, I don't know. But just don't call them up. You know, I mean, if it's in the positive, if it's a gift horse, stay the fuck away from it. Keep your eyes away from its fucking mouth. All right? That's it. That's all I got to say. That's your reading. All right? I'll try to put a time frame in the title. It's tough. I would say for the week. Might dissipate out over the weekend kind of a thing. Okay? But you know, enjoy the ride while it does. This cycle that's coming to a close is coming very, very quickly. I mean, the cycles are switching up after the energetic new year, which would be after 11/11 portal. So it's a big deal. All right. That's your reading. Good luck.